So over time, Australian shares should give you performance that's greater than just putting your money in the bank. Obviously there's a little bit more risk involved with that, but that's where you come to me and you look at investing in the Australian share market through a group of professionals like myself that can pick the managers that will outperform over the years to come. I try and look at funds or shares that will outperform over the medium to longer term and that they won't give you a lot of volatility. So things that won't necessarily shoot the lights out in an up market, but that will give you downside protection. It's a very different market at the moment than what it would have been 10 to 15 years ago. So what we're seeing is a lot of deleveraging by major governments worldwide. And what that means for me and you, or my mums and dads, is that returns are going to be a lot lower over the next few years than what we've been experiencing. So we've already seen that there's a lot of interest rate cuts happening both internationally, and we've just had an interest rate cut here down to 3%. So I've never been able to borrow at 3% in my lifetime. But what that means is the sort of investment returns that we will be used to, double digits, won't happen again for a long time. Advance's approach to investing is that we don't want to have a lot of volatility in our returns, so we want to protect the downside and reduce market risk wherever we can. But we also want to give our investors a really good return over the medium to longer term, but by reducing risk on the downside. My best investment story that I have is actually a personal one, and that was buying Telstra under $3. It's now around $4.30, so that's not a bad capital return, plus I've had a yield well close to 10% when I bought it, and I've got that, the return that I have is tax-free. I think I'd be lying on a beach. I think I'd be a cook or something creative, something very, very different using another part of my mind, but still, it still involves ingredients and numbers, etc. But it's a little bit more creative than outright investing. But at the end of the day, what you're producing, you're eating.